So why don't we go ahead and begin our beautiful embodiment practice for this evening. Maybe some of you don't know who I am. My name is Shannon Sahaja, and Tyler has asked me to host as well as facilitate the yoga this evening. And so let's go ahead and rest your hands on your thighs. And then allow your eyelids to close. And go ahead and take a half a step, like a little step back, so that you're resting in the back of your body, suspending the forward thrust of life and coming into the hammock of your back body. You might shift your head a little bit side to side, kind of carving out that back of the brain, coming out of the front of the brain. Let's do that with the shoulders too. Just let the shoulders kind of scrub as if you're leaning against this beautiful hammock that is holding your back body. And then let's do that with the hips too. Just give the hips like a little tick-tock side to side. And then exhale through the base of your pelvis. I want you to exhale and open your pelvic floor with a ha sound. Good. Now we're going to inhale a sipping breath. Draw the breath from your pelvic floor up to the heart. And with your arms, ah, with me, and reach out to the side, ah. We're going to do that 3 times. So inhaling, sipping the breath as if you have a straw in your mouth, into your heart. And then go ahead and ah with me. Ah. Taking up space, reach out, reach wide. And let's do that twice more. Sipping breath, using your hands to guide where the energy is flowing. And then ah. Taking up space because you can. One more, let's bring it up, sip it up. Good, and I want you to, with your eyes closed, hold your wings out to the side there. Spread your fingers. Press your tailbone into the ground, your long golden dragon light body tail. And your wings, your dragon wings, we're gonna need our dragon self to fly into this new year. And I want you to envision that you're bold and big as a dragon. Take a fire breathing breath, whatever that means to you. Illuminating your space with 2 more fire breathing breaths. I am powerful, I am me, I belong. One more. Yeah, and then slowly, my dragon friends, you're gonna bring your hands very slowly together. And I want you to feel the heat before your hands touch. Right before, feel the energy signature of your body. And then as the palms come together, your magnetic energy, right and left hemisphere are aligned. Take a deep breath. And as you exhale, I want you to outwardly speak your intention for this day, this practice, this dance journey. You're all on mute, and I'm gonna also say my prayer out loud and put myself on mute. So here you go. Please, out loud, announce your intention. and so it is. Come to your hands and knees, my friends, with that prayer. Bring it with you. Let's do a little warm-up sequence for the body. Simple as we do cat and cow. Chin up, breath up, eyes up, tail up, dragon tail reaches up. Exhale, big exhale, pull the belly in and let your wings expand out to the side, kind of hovering with the broadness of your back body. Good, inhale, eyes up, tail up, breath goes up, up, up. And then exhale, pull the belly in and round the back. Reach your wings out wide, tuck your tail down between the legs. Let's do that once more. Say hello to your body. Simple breath, simple movements. Good, and then exhale, left leg, let's take it out to the side. And we're gonna go into a little bit of a twist. Left hand goes slightly forward. That's gonna give you space for this right arm to come under. Bringing the right side of your head to the ground. Then go ahead and, feel that twist. Lifting that left wing up. And wrap it around. Place your hand, left hand on your low back. Or maybe you can even reach the fingertips around the top of the right thigh. Let's have 3 deep breaths here. A low upper back twist. Good, stay another breath or two and create a little subtle movement here. So, get into your dance body and make any little subtle shifts that feel good, that help you to feel your body and kind of wiggle into the posture. And then you'll bring that left hand back to the floor. You'll crawl back up, hands and knees. You'll take a step with the right hand forward and simultaneously reach that right leg out to the side. Then you're going to lower your left shoulder to the floor. Go ahead and reach the right arm up. Take a deep breath. And as you exhale, just reach your right hand to your low back, or you can wrap it around towards the top of the left thigh. And some glorious deep breath into your diaphragm. Breath can come in through the nose and out through the mouth, detoxifying with the audible exhale. Thank you, body. Thank you, breath. Thank you, aliveness of being here in the present moment. Take a couple more breaths here in as we did on the other side. Just kind of experiment with what other possibilities can happen for you here in this little bit of an awkward shape, but got great potential for stretching the body. And then go ahead and bring that right hand back to the floor. And you'll crawl yourself up to hands and knees. Good. And then hips high, head low, sound out. And just paw the feet into the ground. Yeah, as you know, warm into your downward dog in a way that feels good for you. You might lift high on the toes, stretching the ankles. You might roll the back in some wave-like motions. You might wiggle your tail, big dragon tail towards the sky. even here, you can visualize those dragon wings coming off the back of your body, extending out and wide and far. Good, and then exhale, I want you to almost lower your knees to the ground. Walk your feet in a little bit. So the knees are hovering off the ground about 2 inches. And then click the knees together 3 times. And say, there's no place like home, right here in my body. This is my ticket to play a good game on planet Earth, even when it doesn't look and feel like a game. Embodiment. Good, and then exhale. Knees to the ground, hands take a slight half step forward. Chin and chest come bowing to the ground, butt stays up, little inchworm shape. With your heart on the ground, breathe the earth energy into your heart center. When you exhale, draw your belly in and exhale out your tail. Twice more, breathe the earth energy into your heart. And then exhale out your tail. You got it, one more. Good, and then slide forward, cobra. You kind of lift the legs up one at a time and reach them back. So you got a little more space. And then lift up a little higher. Wiggle your shoulders and your pelvis. Kind of like you're fluttering your wings. Good. And then exhale, come down. Bring your forehead to the floor. And let's reach the arms back. At first, just turn the fingers towards the sky and reach back as if someone is going to give you a Thai massage and pull on your arms and reach you back. And you're going to do that for yourself. Interlace your fingers. Press the tops of the feet down and your pubic bone. Ground your legs. And then lift back, pull back with your arms. Nice deep breathing from the belly. I like to breathe with an open mouth here, so it's easier for the throat to have a flow through of energy. One more dragon breath here. Good, and then hands come under, and you're gonna push back, child's pose. So knees can go nice and wide, hips go back, head comes down, 3 deep breaths. Recalling your intention, the prayer that you stated out loud with courage and boldness. One more deep breath here. Good, and then inhale, rise back up, hands and knees. Tuck the toes under, hips high, head low, sound out. 3 deep breaths here, downward facing dog. Thank you, body. Thank you, breath. Thank you, present moment. There is space for me here. Good. Inhale, right foot is going to come forward between the hands. Yeah, left knee is going to come down. Leave the back toes tucked under. And on an inhale, you're going to prayer hands. Reach up, bend the elbows. So the prayer hands are behind your body. Look up, breathe up. And then exhale, come back down with the hands. Lengthen the back leg, lengthen the arms at your side. So there's our movement sequence. The inhale, the knee comes down, the arms come into prayer, elbows bend, heart high. And the exhale is for swooping the arms back, lifting the belly, long left leg. Let's do that twice more, family. If you need find more breath sequence for each part of the posture, take what you need. Make it your own. Good, and then we'll hover here for 2 deep breaths. Feeling the strength in your legs. Good, left hand down, right arm up, twist. Draw your belly in and press your left hand down. Spread the right fingers wide and take a super deep breath. Good, exhale, right hand comes down and we're gonna step back. Hips high, head low. Sound comes out. Good, 2 more deep breaths. Downward facing dog. And then inhale, left foot's gonna come forward between the hands. Yeah, right knee's gonna come and touch the ground. Back toes stay tucked under. And then inhale, reach up, palms come together. Prayer hands, elbows bend. Breathe up, zip up, and then exhale. Your back leg's gonna go long, back knees off the floor, hovering the arms. The inhale is for the knee down and the eyes up. The exhale, the knee comes off of the floor, belly comes in. Support your hips. Twice more, here we go. Good, and then here we'll hover for 2 breaths. So strength training, feel your core, feel your embodiment. There it is, feel the resistance. Breathe through it. Right hand to the ground. Ha, left arm up. Belly pulls in. Arms spread wide. Deep breathing. Good, and then exhale, left hand comes down. And we'll step back, hips high. Head low, sound out. 3 generous breaths. And then walk your feet to the hands. If you like, you can walk your hands backwards towards your feet. Come into your standing forward fold. The knees are quite bent. The knees are bent a lot. It'll help your lower back. And explore this posture. You might want to open the arms behind you. You might want to hold opposite elbow. Just play with how you want to explore embodiment. Stretching with the breath. And as you release the arms from wherever they are, we're going to roll up to stand. And so the knees are bent and the arms dangle. And just slowly roll up through your spine. Yeah, 1 vertebra at a time. As you reach your Tadasana, allow the eyes to close and the breath to flow out through the soles of the feet. Feel a tug on your tailbone that extends your energy down to the very heart of the earth. Plug in that giant dinosaur tail deep into the substrata of the earth. And from there, let the energy of the earth rise up through your body, rise up through your inhale, and rise the arms out and up. Hands are going to interlace above the head. You're going to turn the heels of the hands up, push your feet down, grow taller in your torso. Then we're going to go over to the left. Side body extension. Generate a reciprocity with your breath here, a consistent nutritional value. Use your inhale to come upright, find your vertical spine. Yes, and then exhale to the right. And the side bends, the breath can become labored or a little sticky. So really smooth it out here best you can. Good, and then use your belly, your core, the inhalation to come up. And as you exhale, you're gonna release the arms, let the torso stay tall. We're gonna come into a balanced posture. I think we're gonna need good balance this year, 2021. So I'm gonna have you 3 times come up on your toes and literally slam the heels down. Just drop your body weight so that you're rebarring. Yeah, that's it. Your heels into the ground. Good. Now let's take the right leg as our standing leg. Hands to the hips. Left heel to the inner right ankle. And pick a point. You got to have a visual point that you're focused upon. Draw your belly in and then slide that left foot up into tree pose. If you need to, you can use a hand and give it a little helping hand. And then hands, prayer. The body is the prayer. The breath is the prayer. And learning from those beautiful standing tall people, our trees, constantly rooting and reaching for nourishment. Go ahead and reach your branches out nice and wide. Feel your heart expand and fill the space that you're in with the energy emanating from your roots and your heart branches. I want you to energetically play with filling the space that you're in, the room that you're in, with your root and heart energy. I stand here. I claim and belong, my place on planet Earth. I step towards greater realization now. Good, and I'm gonna have you come down out of that, bringing hands down, feet to the ground, and a little dance flow in between sides. Just go ahead and let your body find about a minute of free play. Exploring what it feels like with the right leg really grounded. The left side's not quite there yet. So coming back so we can give the left side an equal opportunity. We'll do 4 heel roots. So come up on your toes and then just drop the heels, rebar your heels. Feel the reverb that comes up through your body. Good. And then we're gonna come balance. So shift hands to hips, weight on the left foot. Right heel comes to left inner ankle. And then you gotta find your dristi, yeah, your one pointedness. What are you gonna focus on? Draw the belly in, and when you're ready, you can lift the right foot up. If you need help, a helping hand, give it to yourself. And then hands to heart, hands to prayer. The body is the prayer. Your breath is the prayer. And then root down and reach out. Filling up your space now, rooting down and reaching your heart energy, spilling this beautiful gold energy from your heart and rich ruby red energy from your roots, and allow those colors to fill the space you're in. I belong. I claim my right to be here in my body. I am seen and heard. I am part of the solution. Big breath. Extend out. And then slowly dissolve back. 2 hands at the sides, 2 feet on the ground. And then a little free play. Take a minute to let your body explore movement. A little bit of time for you to just let your body dance. And then making your way back 2 feet on your mat. Full body inhalation. Let's rise up, reach up. And then exhale, dive forward. Full inhale, rise up, reach up just halfway. Fingers to shins. And exhale, back down. Inhale, crawl like a creature. Come back forward into your plank position. Nice and strong with 3 deep dragon breaths. So in through the nose, out with the in through the nose. Strong. Yeah, one more. You're strong, you're mighty, you're embodied. Lower to the ground. Take an inhale, lift your eyes, your head, your heart. Take an exhale, come down, and we'll come back, lifting the tail up first. Back into downward facing dog. Hips high, head low. Let a sound fall out. And 3 deep breaths. Yeah, let's take a little hop. So I want you to come up on your toes. Look at your hands. And then exhale, bend the knees and jump the feet wider than the hands. Yeah, come on down and do a little squat. Good. Let's draw the palms together. Thumbs towards the breastbone. And then see if you can grow 2 inches by pressing your elbows out while the knees press into the elbows and the spine lifts. Grow 2 inches. Steady 3 deep breaths. And then last breath here, notice what you're doing with your pelvic floor. See if you can relax the muscles of the pelvic floor. That might get your pelvis closer to the ground, but keep your heart lifted. Good, and then exhale, we're gonna come back down to sit. So you can either reach forward and counterbalance to sit down, or you can put your hands behind and use a helping hand to sit. We're gonna take a few side bending postures here. So right foot in, left leg long. And then I want you to lean forward, grab underneath your flesh, and really get your sitting bones back, and then sit up tall. Let's do both arms. Rise up, reach up, breath up. And then exhale, rainbow cartwheel. The left hand down. Find a place the left hand can help you, right? Maybe it's in front, maybe it's behind, maybe it's on the shin. And then breathe. Yeah, again, these side body openings, they cause the breath to often be a little sticky or ragged. And so see if you can really smooth out the breath here. Go ahead and bend that right elbow, bring the hand underneath the head, and then turn and look up. Oh, yes. Good, and then exhale, release. Hang your left ear towards your shoulder, right arm reaches way out to the side. Right palm is turned towards the sky. Breath for the neck here. And then reach through the right fingertips, come up. Rest the hands on the thighs, close the eyes, deep breath. Open the eyes, lean back on the hands, bring the knees in. Take a little sacrum swirl. Mermaid tail sacrum massage. Good, thank you breath, thank you body. So we're reaching the right leg long, left foot's in. And then we'll go, oh yeah, reaching forward so you can really lift the flesh away from the sitting bones. Come upright and then we go up, up, up. And then rainbow cartwheel. I like that. Over to the side, right hand is supporting you. Maybe on the shin or in front or behind or on a block if you need it. Smoothing out the breath. Rounding down the butt. Then bend the left elbow and take the left hand behind the head. Really cup and hold your head with your hand. Give yourself a hand. And then turn and look up. Deep breath. Good, and then exhale, release the head, lean the right ear towards the right shoulder, left arm extends out to the side, neck stretch. Left palm turns up towards the sky or the ceiling. Breath for the neck. And then reach out through left fingers, that's what pulls you up. And hands rest on thighs, eyes closed, deep breath. Eyes open, lean back on the hands, draw the knees in. Again, mermaid tail, sacrum massage. Good. We're gonna come down for some hip stretches. So go ahead and lie yourself back and down on your mat, hug your knees in, turn sideways. Just take a couple circles and really say hello to the ground with your back body. Probably feels really good. So lean into that feel good sensation of I got your back. Circling the knees the other direction as you really feel that sensation that the earth has got your back. And then reach the legs up. We're going to do a double pigeon on our back. So right leg is going to cross over. So right knee on top of left. Then you'll bend the knees, flex the feet, then take your arms and reach and see if you can reach over the shins and pull the feet to the side. Not at the expense of your knees. If your knees have any challenging sensations, I want you to come out of this posture and take something that feels good for your body. The hands can reach the outer edges of the feet if you're more flexible, or the shins. Yeah, let's take 3 deep breaths here, maybe more. It's a great posture to luxuriate and deepen into sensation available. Breathing and staying with it to find out what's on the other side of the discomfort. If you feel to rock a little bit for our last few breaths here, you can rock a little right to left, breath by breath. Good. Now you probably got some pretty strong sensations going on in your hips. And so I'm going to ask you to let those sensations be your guide for what's going to happen next. So release the posture and just be curious and let your body start to shift and create a counter stretch, a new movement, a shape shift, a wiggle around on the floor. Again, we're going to take about a minute here of this free play, rolling on the ground and letting your body be the guide. Just like you see the animals, the dogs, even the horses. I saw the other day a horse lie down and then roll on the ground like this. And I thought, more humans on the ground, rolling on their back. That might be part of the solution. And so we'll come towards our second side, but first we'll come into a unison shakedown. So arms and legs up and just a little bit of a sound and releasing legs and arms. Shake, shake, shake. Shaking off any stuck energy, any old ways of thinking and believing. Shaking off old systems that obviously don't work anymore. And then magically finding that this posture, here we go, left leg on top of right, knees bent, hands reach, is going to show you how you can be a little bit in the frequency of solution gathering, which requires that we come to a different layer of intelligence, of consciousness. So as you creatively inquire here, how to up-level your thinking, your believing, might add a little rock, nourishing yourself. Very mothering movement, a rocking motion, soothing yourself. Good. Take a couple more really deep breaths here. And again, you probably got some really strong sensations happening in your hips. So I want you to let those sensations show you what would be a good counter stretch, something that would help to realign and just start to let your body talk, shape shift, move and be moved. Breathe and be breathed. And then hug your knees in one last time before we come into a quietude and a time of reflection and integration. So go ahead and release the arms to your sides. Or it might feel better to have your warmth, the touch of your own hands on your body. And so either way, let's take about 3 minutes here in stillness for inner reflection and integration. Taking one more precious moment in this reflection and integration. Beginning to deepen your breath. And go ahead and give your body a stretch. Extend the arms up over the head. Reach out through the heels. Feel the hammock of your back body. And then roll over onto your side and curl yourself into a little ball. Give yourself a hug. And then when you feel ready, just come on up to a seated posture for the close of our yoga practice. And as you bring the hands together in front of your heart, we'll take a deep breath in gratitude for the health of our bodies. We'll enjoy another deep breath for the joy of coming together in community. And one more deep breath for the power of dance. Namaste, my friends. Thank you. So we're going to transition for our beautiful